This is one of the greatest games to ever be made. Hey everyone, welcome to my Warcraft 3 guide. First, what you want to do is go to options, then go to Reforged. Now go ahead and make sure everything is on classic graphics, because for whatever reason they still haven't figured out how to make the Reforged graphics work without the game running at a snail's pace. This is one of my favorite Warcraft characters. When I played WoW, I literally played an Orc warrior, because of him.
Wait no longer.
You cannot defeat me. Our town is under
I'll
attack.
consider it. Whatever you say.
I also love his voice.
Those dancing lights are strange. Perhaps they are the dread spirits that you've all been so afraid of. Yes, they almost look like elves. But they're far too tall and far too savage.
Everyone knows who Arthas is. This was essentially the main character of the game. Whilst he was not the first hero turned villain, he was one of my favorite stories that I ever played and got to experience.
Certainly.
And there is his sidekick, before he became a lich. I remember this mission. When I first got to it, it was impossible for me. It took me so long just to be able to complete it. I always thought, man, how am I ever going to beat this playing 1 versus 3, but now this is a lot easier. It was super cool when I finally beat it, and it culminates in this one-on-one, between Arthas and the edgy elf man.
Go on fighting like this, forever.
This is where they built the Icecrown Citadel. It's probably the coolest looking piece of architecture in the entirety of the Warcraft universe. It's even made out of an old god's blood. I did not make that up.
You're out of your league, old king. You should have stayed hidden underground.
Shut up, idiot, no one cares. Let me show you another one of my favorite characters. Never mind, my game just crashed. She chases after the edgy elf guy, so that automatically makes her cool. She can also blink for some reason. I thought that was a mage spell. Some secrets that I missed, all the way back then. This is the tomb, where the evil god was killed. Or his avatar was sealed? I would really like to tell you guys the lore, but even Blizzard doesn't know what the lore is anymore. This is now a raid in WoW. We can't talk about Warcraft 3 without mentioning the custom games. This game literally spawned Dota All-Stars. It might not have been the original Battle Arena, but it was the most popular one for its time, and might have been the only one for its time. It also gave birth to a game that is not near or dear to my heart but which I am addicted to, League of Legends. Regardless, there were many other custom games that you could play. You could even play MMORPG. They got custom games for that. Blizzard even had their own custom games, that I am pretty sure I was the only one that played those. No one even knows these exist, I don't think. Welcome to my Warcraft 3 guide part 2. You want to go ahead and alternate between 2 building very quickly, and after go ahead and do some random clicking on the ground. The most important thing in the early game is to appease your ADHD. I killed the rat, where is my item? Stupid game. So what you want to do is, start Blade Master into 5 Headhunters, after that you get some Shamans and get the Berserker upgrade. That's how you win every game. You can thank me later. Just ignore the fact that it is a computer that I am fighting. I'm literally committing AI on AI violence right now, but I am winning, and that is all that matters in video games. The last time I checked, having fun is a thing of the past. Also, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I feel the need to point out that the Grand Marshal did nothing wrong. We need to bring this man back so he can save the Warcraft universe. Ignore the fact that there are dwarves right next to him. He isn't treating them any better either. The man was all for humanity, and I feel like I can get behind that. Also, Kael didn't turn out the best later on anyways. He literally ended up on the side of the demons, so the Grand Marshal was honestly kind of right. It's a shame how he went out. He was destined for bigger things, gone too soon. Did anyone even know this guy existed? Because I didn't until my last playthrough. Blizzard, come on now. I have bad vision, but I'm not blind. That's not a wolf. They're just making stuff up now. You can't just call it a wolf and have the portrait of a dog. This should be illegal. They're literally not even trying to hide it anymore. They literally didn't even try to make them look similar. I don't think I'm missing something here. Is this a drawback of the engine or something? It doesn't let them put HD portraits of wolves? I guess they are a small company. What a tragedy. I hope they start making money soon.
2 + 3 times 12. What do you want?
I feel edgy.
Me too, buddy.